Hi everybody, welcome to our almost daily chat. Today, of course, we have to start this video with William in South Africa. I mean, how else? I am South African, and not only am I so proud of William, but also of my country for a change. William had been welcomed with open arms, and from all the photographs I've seen, he looks as if he is thoroughly enjoying himself. He had already played rugby with the children from Ocean View, Masiphumelele and Langa townships, where he was joined by ex-Springbok rugby players Joel Stransky, Percy Montgomery and the Beast. The event was held by the Atlas Foundation charity, which takes rugby and rugby coaching to children living in poverty. William also met with 120 young leaders from Africa and Asia to talk and find solutions to repair the planet. On Wednesday night, the Earthshot Awards ceremony will be held in a 470-foot-long reusable dome, which will be packed up and taken away after the event. But other than the award ceremony itself, William will also attend a global wildlife summit, visit the botanical gardens in Cape Town, spend time at a sea rescue base, meet with a local fishing community, and Prince William will also briefly meet with President Ramaphosa. Well, actually, Prince William already met with President Ramaphosa. The President and Prince William held discussions on a number of topics, about what, we're not sure, and by now William had also gone for a hike up Signal Hill. From what I've seen and heard so far, William will be the revolutionary, the one to change the face of the monarchy. It is so clear that William will have a different way of reigning. He will be different, a different kind of king. William is clearly more of a statesman rather than our idea of a royal or a king. I personally think the change is not only due to William's personality and character, but I think it was also done purposefully. The monarchy and Britain need a new face and a diplomat more than it does a king. And William appears to be all of that and more. But unfortunately, from positive news to some devastating and very sad news. More or less 5-6 days ago, devastating floods struck towns in eastern Spain and resulted in the death of more or less 217 people. Well, I mean, that is the tally so far in our media. There are still many people missing or unaccounted for. Residents, particularly in Valencia, grew extremely frustrated with the Prime Minister, Pedro Sanchez, who took a couple of days to actually send in thousands of troops and police to help with the search and rescue effort. People affected by the flood are also accusing government officials of waiting too long to send warnings in the first place. Unfortunately, no amount of blame will change the fact that rain fell again yesterday in Valencia, Castelló, Tarragona and Barcelona. By 11 a.m. yesterday, Spain's meteorological agency had recorded another 6 inches of rain. The additional rain is obviously complicating the search and rescue efforts, and roads remain cut off, and many people are without power, electricity and drinking water. Anger spilled over into aggression on Sunday in Valencia when King Felipe, Queen Leticia, Prime Minister Pedro Sanchez and Carlos Maçon, the leader of the Valencia region, visited, Residents openly blamed Carlos Masson for the deaths in the region, as the region's formal alert system did not send out a text message until the flood waters were already rising. Protesters screamed insults and flung mud at the group. The political leaders Masson and Sanchez left the scene because of security concerns, but King Philippe and Queen Letizia chose to stay. King Philippe acknowledged the people's anger and frustration. Still splattered with mud, the King and Queen were seen talking and hugging people after the King's speech. Queen Letizia was also seen crying at one point, and one of the members of the public was also overheard telling her that the mud throwing was not aimed at her and her husband, but at the politicians. The devastation shown in photographs is indeed shocking and very, very sad. And if there's anyone listening to me on this channel who live in Spain or have family and friends there, I would like to wish you strength, love and courage for the days ahead. This was indeed the biggest flood in Europe since 1967, when there was a flood in Portugal in which about 500 people died. Okay guys, I'm going to keep it short for now. I need some fresh air and a walk, and I'll be back sooner rather than later. That is a promise. So see you then. Bye.